Hey guys, Blaine Garrett here for Cook Your Catch. Today we're going to be doing a pasta. It's full of protein, it's full of fiber, and goes against the grain of what we think about in pasta because we're doing whole grain pasta and we're pairing it with walleye. Let's get started. All right, let's do a quick rundown on our ingredients. We've got a box of whole grain pasta. It's spaghetti. We're gonna be using about 3/4 of this box. We've got some olive oil, some salt. We've got our olives, our garlic, crushed red pepper. We've got our peeled tomatoes, our oregano, our jalapenos, our parsley, and last but not least, our fish. Okay, I think we're ready to get started. First thing that we're going to do is get this pot boiling. While our water's heating up, we are going to get our skillet hot. So we are looking for about medium to medium-high heat on this. We got 2 tablespoons of olive oil that you want to add to your skillet. All right, we're gonna throw our garlic in here. We're gonna add about 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt here. That looks to be about good. Okay, we got our salt in there and our oil. I am gonna do the crushed red pepper to taste because I like a lot of spice. So I'm not really gonna hold back. Everything's starting to brown, toast up real nice. We've got about 28 ounces of whole peeled tomatoes. We got our garlic in there, which is nice and crispy. I love that charred garlic. So I'm just gonna take a fork here and start crushing these tomatoes down a little bit. And the whole goal is just to kind of cook everything down to where it's gonna thicken. I've got my heat down to about a medium-low heat here. Well, let's add our water. This calls for 1/2 to a cup. I'm gonna add about 3/4 of a cup of water to that. And we are just going to let this sit and simmer a while. All right, let's drop some pasta. We are going to be using about 3/4 of this box here, so don't really want the whole box. And drop the pasta. All right, that is rolling. All right, I'm gonna add my jalapenos here. That way they can soften, but kind of still retain a little bit of that heat. We don't want to cook all that heat out of them. We'll let those jalapenos continue to soften up alongside those tomatoes. Let that cook down a little bit. And while we're doing that, we'll cut up our fish. So again, you're just looking for bite-sized chunks, just big enough to where it's the perfect size for the fork. Our fish is ready. Let's check our sauce. Give it a quick stir. I like what we got going on here. Just want to give this a quick check. A couple more minutes, we'll be ready to rock and roll. All right, this calls for a 1/2 teaspoon. However, I'm gonna do a heaping half just because I like me some oregano. All right, give this another quick stir. Oh yeah, starting to thicken up. All right, let's dump this spaghetti. All right, I'm gonna add a little olive oil to my pasta, just a touch. Keep that from sticking to each other and just give it a quick toss. Okay guys, we're almost there. The only thing that is left to do is we gotta drop our fish in the sauce and get that cooked. And when we drop our fish in, we're gonna throw our olives in too. That'll be in there for maybe 5 to 7 minutes until the fish starts to get flaky, but you don't want it to fall apart. And then we're gonna pull that off the heat. We're gonna put that in with our pasta, and then at the very end, we're gonna put our parsley on top. All right, let's let that fish cook here a little bit. All right, let's check this. I think we're good to go. Oh yeah. Yep, our fish is starting to flake apart. It's right where we want it. Olives are cooked down. I'm going to turn my burner off here. Let's eat. All right. We're not gonna do anything small today. Nope. That's what I'm talking about. Now the final piece of the puzzle. I've never been the master pasta eater man, but I'm gonna give it my best. I wanna make sure I get some fish here. It's not something that you think of when you think pasta or spaghetti. You just don't think of adding fish to it, but when you think about pasta, we think about shrimp, so why shouldn't we throw some fish in? I'm gonna tell you right now, guys, that's delicious. Give it a try, let us know what you think. Thank you so much for watching.